Hi guys, how's it going, YouTube? So today's video is going to be a little different. I want to give, okay, you all know, all my viewers, subscribers, people who watch me, you know, whenever I do post a video and you watch it. New people, welcome. Subscribe, like, comment, share, go through my videos, whatever. I have a specific topic I want to talk about. Pregnancy. No, it's not really a rant. It's what people don't tell you about pregnancy. Da, 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 da. And, I am pregnant, as you all know, and new people, now you know. My phone is very, very dirty. So, for the people who has questions about pregnancy, so, I'm willing to answer any questions that you have. Just comment below or look me up. Go through the description below and go through the links that I have there. You can find me in those other web pages and shoot me a message. Or you can just comment below and I will answer it in another upcoming video after I get enough questions and stuff, and I'll do a Q&A about pregnancy. I've been pregnant 5 times. You guys might think, wow, that's a lot. Yeah, it kind of is, but we'll get to that later on, if I remember. So, I was trying to go back with each and every one of my pregnancies and trying to think of all the stuff that I went through with each one. Cravings, pains, mood swings, tiredness, you name it. So, with my first pregnancy, I was 19, had a boy. I was just craving tacos and pizza a lot. Mainly like greasy foods is what I was craving. I wasn't really tired. I was more moody and quiet. Like, I didn't want to be bothered. Like, I didn't want to be around people. My second pregnancy, I was 21, 22. Had a girl, Peyton. With her, I craved pizza, ice cream, and brownies. Like, lots of sweets. Especially Mountain Dew. Like, I had a 2-liter every other day of Mountain Dew. So lots of sweets. I was very emotional, very moody, like angry, very depressed, just kind of all over the place. Caused a lot of arguments with me and my daughter's dad, and if he's watching, I'm sorry. Yeah, 7 years later, here I am apologizing. But I was, you know, I'm going back to all of my pregnancies and remembering how I was with each and every one. And that's kind of what this video is about. But with my daughter, like, it's part of my French, my language, but I was a total bitch with my when I was pregnant with my daughter. I mean, there's some times where things aggravated me because you know, being pregnant, I didn't feel like working. I did try to do the best I could at home. I did all the cooking, the cleaning. I took care of my son, Peter, when he was with me because I had custody of him and everything. His dad barely saw him. His dad barely did anything with him. So I had him like 95% of the time. Especially when it was his time to take him for his visit. He rarely ever took him. But beside the point, I was very moody and caused a lot of fights, but I wouldn't fight right away. I wouldn't argue right away. I would let things build up. And, yeah, I get that my daughter's dad was working all the time, 30, 40, 50 plus hours a week. But when he was not working, all I asked was for him to pitch in and let me rest and just, do the dishes, vacuum, dust, cook, laundry, something. Just 2 or 3 things, on your day off is all I ask to help relieve the load off of my shoulders and the stress off of me and the baby. But he couldn't do it. So those things piling on, just, I threw a fit about it. That was most of our fights. It was about him being lazy on his days off. So, that's it for that pregnancy. And my third pregnancy, Dominic, he will be 3 this coming April. That's very emotional. I cried a lot when I was pregnant with him. And I craved spicy stuff. Lots of spicy stuff. Okay. And I was very sexually active with that pregnancy. But I cried with everything. Like, if a certain topping or something fell off of my pizza, or, okay, here's a better example. 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up, couldn't go to sleep, was craving nacho cheese with jalapenos and hot sauce. Okay. And not just the regular normal nacho cheese, like, it's gotta be the spicy cheese. So I wake up Nate, he gets on the bicycle and goes up the street and gets it. And I had jalapenos piled on this nacho chips with the cheese and the hot sauce and stuff. One little tiny thing, fell off of it. And I immediately started crying. It's kind of sad, but I did. I cried about everything almost. So, that was it for that pregnancy. My 4th pregnancy, I didn't really have signs or symptoms. There was complications, and the people who's been watching me, y'all know, I had a miscarriage with that one, and that was back this past September 23rd. So, but I was a little, I did have, the morning sickness and stuff with that pregnancy, as well as the Peter and Peyton pregnancies. But I was also crying a little bit here and there and tired, just extremely tired. Now, the 5th, and so far so good, pregnancy, I've been really tired. I've been craving different things, sweet tea. I've been craving pizza, cheeseburgers. Oh my god, I've been craving shamrock shakes. There's this new restaurant that we tried this past weekend or so for my sister-in-law's birthday. Zombie Dogs. Like, she hasn't had it. That was her first time as well trying it. But her husband, my brother, and their son, Brandon, everybody else has tried it. But me, my sister-in-law, my dad, my daughter, and Dominic, and of course the baby, it was our first time there. So we had a blast. I loved it. So good. So good. And now I'm craving it. Like, for the last week, I've been craving it. Maybe not even a week. Maybe like 3 or 4 days. Not to exaggerate. Sorry. But I've been craving a lot of stuff like that. Chili cheese dogs. I had that. It's called the Nibbler there. But these things are freaking huge. If you go back and look for my video of celebrating, her birthday on Saturday and stuff. But it was just so good. It was so big. Like, I took a huge bite, as big as I could get, out of this thing, and I still couldn't get to my hot dog. I mean, there was so much topping and so much freaking bread, like hot dog bun bread. But it was so good. It was worth it. Well worth the $4, whatever price it was. Well worth it. But I've been craving mostly that and Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Been craving lots of Coca-Cola too. Let's just say pop, because I love pop. I crave it during this pregnancy. Morning sickness with this one was as bad as it was when I had it when I was pregnant with my daughter. Throwing up every time. Whole pregnancy. I mean, I had it for most of the pregnancy for Dominic, and I had it for like the first 4 months with Peter. But with my pregnancy with Peyton and this pregnancy now, oh my god. I couldn't even smell food. I can't be around cigarette smoke. I can't even, like, the smell of it, and just the smell when it's on your clothes. Like, it's on your clothes. I can't stand the smell at all. Like, I get sick. And, I get a lot of headaches with this pregnancy and stuff. And since I'm petite, all pregnancies had another thing in common other than morning sickness. It was pain. Lower stomach, hips, your woman area, like where you normally cramp everything down there, hurts. Especially when you get further along. It hurts. Now, you can do stretches. You can get a workout ball and put like your leg side saddle, sit on it, one leg on each side, and rock or roll, whatever, to help loosen up your hips, because basically it's everything stretching, making room for the baby, because the baby's getting bigger. But that's what I've been having with this pregnancy lately, is a lot of lower stomach and hip pain. Also, another thing that people don't tell you during a pregnancy, when you're about 4 or 5 months, is usually around where it starts, you want to have either a pad or a panty liner on you, like on your underwear. If not, wherever you go, you better take fresh, clean pair of pants, shorts, underwear, whatever it is you need, because when you sneeze, yep, I don't want to say it all flows. You don't all pee. You don't pee everything out, but it does come out a little bit here and there. It just depends. And do your Kegels. Kegels help. I do multiple times a day throughout the day. Sometimes not every single day, but that's because it just, like, I have to concentrate on doing it just to do it. But that's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about on with sneezing. Coughing sometimes does it, but that's further along. And be prepared for jokes from your family, especially if they're the people who like to pick on you and stuff. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to make fun of how you walk. They're going to call you a penguin. They're going to say weeble wobbles fall, but they don't fall. No, they're really going to pick on you and make fun of you and stuff. But you know what? Just do it right back. Just do it right back. Don't be harsh about it. Don't get, like, serious. And don't use anything that will potentially hurt them or any relationships that they have with a certain person. You don't want to ruin that. You don't want to bring them down. You're having fun. So be light on the jokes. Like last night. Okay, back to the sneeze thing. I'm laying in bed like this, leaning on my left side, and we're watching Mitch, or Mickey, the Mickey show. And it's basically about this teenage girl who has to take care of her younger siblings because mom and dad is gone somewhere, I think on vacation. Anyways, so we're watching that, and I end up sneezing, and I had to run to the bathroom and then grab fresh clean clothes and change and use the bathroom because I ended up peeing on myself. I didn't pee a whole lot. I'm not afraid or embarrassed to admit it. It happens. It happens to every pregnant woman. Some are smart, like I said. They use pads or panty liners. Me, it's bedtime. You don't think of stuff like that. You know, some people, they're just like, I'm gonna stop drinking so much after this time or that time, or not drink anything else, you know. but it doesn't always help, because since your HCG level in your blood, when it doubles or triples every other day, it produces more fluid, more liquid, more water, basically, not just for the baby, but for you, so you don't dehydrate. You know, I mean, to dehydrate during pregnancy, you have to be, like, seriously not taking care of yourself. But it's, even though you don't drink anything and those numbers go up, and, you know, your body during pregnancy does produce all this, you know, fluids for you to stay hydrated, you still get fluid in your bladder, even if you don't drink anything. I did my research, I've talked to doctors, I've even tested the theory out, you know. I would drink only in the morning, and then after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't drink anything at all. And I'm still going to use the bathroom. Here's another thing about being pregnant is that you got to be careful if you sleep on your stomach, because me, I sleep on my stomach. I kind of do. Like, I use a pillow and prop up my left side, and I sleep kind of crooked on my stomach. I don't want to squish the baby. Now, when you get further along, you have to fall asleep on your left side, because the further along you get and the baby gets bigger, you have this main blood cord, okay, near the back on your right side. It goes through up and down your whole back. That helps the blood flow between you and the baby, and it, you know, shares the blood with you and the baby and everything. And once the baby's so big, if you lay on your right side or you lay on your back, that cord with all the weight from everything, not just the baby, but everything, your organs and stuff, can pinch that nerve and can completely stop the blood flow and can hurt you or the baby. Most likely the baby, because it's meant for the baby, from what I've read. And I probably misunderstood it wrong, because it's probably not just for the baby. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But it's mainly on the right and in the back. So sleeping on your left is a lot safer for you and that baby once you're further along. See, I'm trying to think of other things I can tell you about seatbelts. Okay, some cars do have adjustable seatbelts. Don't put the seatbelt above your stomach. Put it right here, like it's kind of in the front but lower, or you can just have it lowered. If you're further along, definitely have it here, like underneath your stomach, because if you have it here and you're further along and you get into an accident, that seatbelt's going to push on your stomach and it can hurt the baby or you. So that's another thing I wanted to mention about during this pregnancy. Now, during pregnancy, your gums will become sensitive. You go to brush your teeth, some of them might hurt. Sometimes they bleed. Sometimes it's a little bit of blood. Sometimes it's quite a bit of blood, where the color red of the blood will overwhelm the color blue or white of the toothpaste, and it's just red. See, these are some things that they did not tell me about my pregnancy when I went to the doctor, my very first pregnancy. Okay? So, that's going to be it for this video, because it's already at 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes long. I'm going to go ahead and post it if you have questions about pregnancy and stuff, that I might be able to help you understand, you know, whatever pertains to this video, like, kind of, sort of like this video. What the freakazoid? I will do my best to answer the questions. I'm also going to make another video, similar to this one. I'm not going to go full-blown and tell you what it is, for the simple fact I don't want people jockeying and taking my idea. Okay? So if you like this type of video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Check out my description, because I got links down there. I got, my Twitter. I got rid of my Tumblr. I still have the accounts for Tumblr, but I'm not on it all the time. So I just kind of just deleted the link and deleted the app off my phone. I use Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. I do have my Snapchat, but I'm not on it as much. So I'm just leaving the links. What I have there now is what I have. I also have links to other people's channels. Definitely check them out. If you want information on these people, like Kathleen James and the other people that I have in there, go look for my shout out video. That one explains everybody individually kind of quickly, and the links for their URL for their channels are also in that description video as well as everything else, of course, or in all the other videos. I also will be making some other videos coming up as well. I have one that deals with makeup, jewelry, men's jewelry as well. Or not makeup. Why did I say makeup? I need to go shop. I need makeup. I'm running low on makeup. That's probably why. Because I'm thinking that. Shopping list up here. But, I will be talking about jewelry, candles, wax tarts, wax warmers, body butters and scrubs, like all kinds of stuff. Jewelry cleaner. Like, I will be talking about that in another video of mine. So, definitely subscribe, comment below. Also, if you have any, like, challenges that you want me to do that are safe, I will be doing that as well. Just comment. Okay? Comment. I don't remember the last exact challenge that we've done, but I remember doing a banana challenge, and, I don't know if I have a video of it. Kathleen from Kathleen's Life, her link is down in the description below. I think she's got the video of it, in her video area thing on her channel. So definitely go check that out. Sorry, my lips really dry and I'm out of chapstick. So that's it for this video. Thumbs up again, comment, share, subscribe. And if you are a new YouTuber and you want subscribers too, because I've been doing this on and off for 3 years, that's why I only have 100 or so videos, I will subscribe to you. But you guys subscribe to me. You help me out, I help you out. Like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing. So, that's it for this video. I'm already at 23 minutes. And I'll be making a rant video here soon. Just gotta gather some stuff. So, definitely check out my other videos. Alright. Love you guys. Bye.